There we go. It worked mostly. I hope this time. Haha. Hee hee. Whatever. There we go. And yeah. Oh my god. I keep trying to get that app working, but it just doesn't. I tried everything now. I'm giving up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying other stuff until I get one working. It's just. It just doesn't work. Oh. Yeah, it's all fixed. Oh, it's so weird, so weird. I I got almost no sleep last night. I had to. It's like the lack of stress, the lack of noise. It was impossible to sleep. I ended up finding a YouTube video of street noises, like ambulances going by, cars, just a racket, really a lot of noise. I played that nonstop, put it up on the table here, and played that. And I was able to get like 4 hours sleep. It's like the lack of stress is stressing me out. Dude, I really appreciate it. Like, it's a heat wave right now. It's a heat wave out there. It was like 32 degrees Celsius today, and we're in for a storm tonight. And even then, like, it's so weird how you adapt to outside. Like, I'm not comfortable sitting on a chair. I end up like on the ground like this. I almost slept on the ground last night because that's how messed up everything is with me. I didn't. I refuse not to use this bed. Everybody's told me I look like Queso. Also, Action Bronson, and John Candy, and John Goodman. Yeah, I get the Queso comment a lot. If I do this, I don't look so much like him. You know, I'm a bald bastard. But I'm gonna try to keep this going all night. I'm gonna try to keep this stream going all night so you guys can try to drive me crazy. No, Junior. Queso's 19. I am literally old enough. 20. I am literally old enough to be Queso's father. Literally, I am old enough to be his father. Mind you, it would have been a teenage pregnancy. But holy crap, I am. Actually, funny story is I know someone. She is right now, what, 33. Yeah, she's 33, and her daughter is 20. Do the math. Oh, but well, I did a lot today. Not really a lot, but went from here. I went. I got some new shoes today. It's freaking hot outside too. Some pants and shirts and stuff that I needed desperately, and now I'm just chilling in here. I am so bored. Like out there. It sucks being outside 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It really does. I hate it. But you're never bored. There's always something you can do. And I'm bored. So I ended up, the room was clean when I got in here, but now it's spotless. I literally cleaned every wall, every surface, every speck of dust I could find is cleaned up. I did like that for an hour and a half, 2 hours even. Oh, it's. There's a lot of places on Airbnb I've been looking at a lot. Like, if I'm doing that, it's going to be the cheapest place possible. Um, but yeah, no, this is here. It's not expensive here. It's fairly cheap, and I'm. The best part is um, there's a lot of work I can do. Um, Cornish suggested to me that I go down and talk to the proprietor of this establishment to see if they need any work done around here to get even more of a discount, and they're open to it because again I was in construction and stuff, and they showed me a few rooms, and a few of them need to be repainted and some flooring put in. So I'm gonna try to get a couple weeks for free off of this place by offering to redo the room for them. Honestly, they're small rooms. It'll take me 2 or 3 days to do, but if they're going to have someone do it, it's going to cost $5,000 or $6,000 a room. So I'm trying to negotiate with them, and I think they'll be able to do that. It was a good idea. I went right down there, and this is an old place. I think they've been going room by room, slowly and updating them because this has been updated within the last 5, 10 years. The guy who did it didn't know how to paint properly. Um, at least they put the floors in properly, but I might be able to do that. And yeah, no, that'd be nice because again, I'm actually pretty damn good at building. Wow, it's a slow chat today. Usually we've got a lot more people. No, I went down and did that like right after I jumped out of the third shower for the day. Actually, that's another thing. Just having the shower right there. I haven't had that many today. I'm only up to my fifth shower today. I did keep going in there because it's so nice to be able to have a bath and shower whenever the heck I want. Yeah, that probably. I'm gonna stay off of that app because it went live. It glitched out. The camera stopped working, and then it started to buffer, buffer, buffer. But I'm gonna try to keep this one going all day. Even when I'm not in the room, I'll just point you guys to the TV. You guys can watch this stupid clip show I'm watching. Not even watching, but background noise. It's one of those one where they take the internet videos and put them on here. But I'm gonna try to keep this going for either today's or tomorrow's. Will be good for 24 hours. I just knew I needed to jump on it live for a little bit today. Tomorrow, there's gonna thunderstorm out. I don't want to go live on the outside of this place for long. I don't want people to know where I am. That freaks me out. No, they won't end it as long as you're not monetizing it. Oh, but no, this isn't a bad room. It really isn't. I asked them if I can bring up a hot plate. They said no problem. It's cheaper than any Airbnb. Same price around that you'd spend on an Airbnb. But it's very where you get the cheaper Airbnbs are literally room sharing. You're getting the room and everything else is here. So for about the same price, I've got a smaller room, but it is private and it's got a locking door, and it's a lot more comfortable to me than sharing with someone I don't know. And again, I know I'm a big guy. I scare people. I don't want the owner of the property to be like, oh God, what is going to happen to me with this big scary son of a bitch in my house? Oh, that's kind of funny. You got me on the TV for background noise, and I've got a TV being my background noise, so you're listening to me and the TV on your TV. Madness. Yeah, I know it's not who I am, but I am an intimidating person for a lot of people. And I've also got quite a few things I've got to get over now. I got, I know I've got PTSD from everything, and being, I got to ease myself back into a lot of things. It's people. I've got to get over an issue I've got is instant mistrust for any single person that talks to me because I've been around a lot of seedy, scary people for too long. That's the word. That's actually I was thinking the same thing that I last night that I've been reverse institutionalized. Like when prisoners get so used to being on the inside, I got so used to being on the outside and how things were there. It has almost ingrained itself onto all my actions. It's kind of like when you're in a bad marriage, you know what you can and can't say. You know what will and will not set off your partner. Yeah, no, I think reverse institutionalized. It's crazy. It really is, and like we when we were talking, it's I'm so used to all the ambulances and the car crashes and the noise from where I was sleeping that this room was just so quiet, and I did end up playing all those kind of noises on my phone last night to get a few hours of sleep. I've been making myself go out. I haven't just been sitting in this room all day. That would be crazy. I don't like being sitting inside and doing nothing. So I've been out a lot. Like I walked down to the store, long walk, and it's really hot out, and I've been hanging outside there a bit, talking to some of the other guests, just chatting people up because I'm trying to get used to. I don't want to use the word normal people because just because someone's out on the street doesn't mean they're not a normal person. But I've unfortunately been around some of the worst people possible for so long that I'm very wary of people. And I'm trying to break that, Jack. I am. I'm trying to break that. I'm going outside and talking to some of the other guests. Again, it's actually a decent place. Just behind it, it's on a ravine, like a very busy lake where there seems to be a lot of fish. And I'm thinking about, I have my fishing rod with me. I didn't leave anything behind. Thinking of going behind here and going fishing sometime tomorrow. But I can't tomorrow because it's going to storm from 2 a.m. tonight until for 24 hours. Uh, but even right now, I don't. I want to do a stream. I just. I can't explain what's going on. I'm trying to decompress. It's not working so well, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get out of my own head and, get back to a normal way of thinking. So I'm not, freaked out, and like even right now, I'm having a hard time just being on stream, talking, doing anything like that. I'm fiddling with everything. Like I just been playing with this, and I just broke it. Hey, Taco Master. Well, thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that. No, but that's the thing. It's never in my life that I expect anything that's happened to happen. And I'm a talkative person. I'm a friendly person, and I just never expected to have to relearn to trust humans again. That I until I got out there, I had a pretty cushy life, pretty dumb and trusting. But my perspective on people have it's been so warped because I've seen too much shit. He's probably one of the ones that I hid from the channel a while back. I hid a lot of people from the channel, but you know, damn, a lot more got hidden, and like even Brian got hidden from the channel. Mark, not much. Not much right now. Cambridge. Your Cambridge is pretty far up north, isn't it? Like you're getting towards Bracebridge. I know that Santa's Village is up that way. Like there's an amusement park called Santa's Village, either near Cambridge or Bracebridge. Oh. Oh. I'm wrong. I should have known that too. I know Kitchener and Waterloo. I know Kitchener Waterloo very well. I should have known that. Well, I'm working on even getting more of a discount, but it was just under. I was mistaken when I said I got the bill over there. I was just under 4. It was a really good price, and I'm negotiating on trying to get a couple weeks for free because they've got rooms here that they need to be redone, and I can paint. And they said they got the supplies. I can put a new floor in like no problem. I can paint. I can do edging and all that crap. Well, that's the other thing is with this is I was looking at Airbnbs. I couldn't find anything reasonably priced that was private. It was all rooms, just the room, shared everything else. That's why I traveled 90 minutes by bus from where I was for here because this was the cheapest place that had no complaints of, you know, the creepy crawlies. And they would offer a weekly rate. That's why I'm here. Yes. Brian and Simplejack. And I'm still getting used to the quiet. Last night I got no sleep. I got 4 hours of sleep. I think it's a combination of being in a new place and being so used to traffic. Well, I'm not going to give you the city name, Mark. I can't give anybody the city name right now. because it would give away my exact location way too easily. Good thing is, I think I've got a plan for moving on now because I'm gonna have to move somewhere very cheap to survive with ODSP. They do owe me a big payment, but there's one of three things I'm gonna have to do with that to survive. One, payments from then on will only be $1,305 every single month, $1,305, but they still owe me like $50K. So I'm gonna either have to find a cheap city to live in, which Sudbury or Thunder Bay, where you can get rent all inclusive for $700 a month, or I'm gonna have to break off on my own and do something I can't do by myself. Like there is land several hours north of the city, and when I say several, I mean like 7-8 hours in the middle of nowhere, close enough to Sudbury to call it Sudbury and Homestead, but that's something I realistically cannot do on my own because I can't drive. Health isn't, my I don't want to say my health is declining, but my motor functions are declining and my health isn't, I'm sick, I know. So if I was going to do that, I would have to find someone who would be willing to go with, who wants the homestead, get the property, and I'd say, I'll get the property, you get a plot on it, I get a plot on it, we help each other build a property. You can drive so you can take me into my doctor's appointments. You'll never have to pay a penny for your for your land, and you can help me with the raising of the animals and whatnot. That's the only way I could do it. Yeah, I want it's up near there, but again, for me to do what I want, is I'm either gonna have to move to Sudbury, and I don't really want to have a job. I do. If I move into a city, I want to get a job, and it'll affect the payments that I get, but I don't care. I want something to keep myself busy and to feel proud of, and we're men. That's what we get a job that gives us something to get up for in the morning, or that's why I'm very drawn toward homesteading, is because all your efforts are visibly seen. Like you can grow some vegetable, you plant some seeds, they grow into vegetables. You got food, and you raise an animal, then you slaughter it, you've got food. And I got what I, if I could find someone, because the land I want is cheap. There's this, it's like 20-acre plot, a lot of beachfront, waterfront property. I would love to be able to get that, and it's cheap. It's like 15,000-20,000. Build my little tiny home, my little farm, raise my animals. It's just, that's something I realistically can't do alone. So I'd have to maybe make a post here. If anybody's interested in this, there's a spot for you. All you got to do is help. And yeah, that's that. What do you mean? What ice? What ice? I drink a lot of water, man. Do I look like I'm a meth head, man? Do I look like my eyes are something in my head? Do I look like I'm wasting away to nothing? Come on. But yeah, that's basically it. I still got more cherries. Oh, who knows? Well, I want to keep this going. I don't have, I don't have the mindset today to stream. I really don't. I'm still so not stressed out, but out of it because I can't even think properly being in here like this. That is one downside. I might be able to do one tomorrow. I'm gonna go down to the ravine and maybe do a fishing stream tomorrow because there's a lake, well, a river, not too far from here. There's none around here, but I'd have to. If I was gonna do a fire, I'd go down to the ravine, build a small pit, do it right at the edge of the water. Oh man, bushcraft, you're absolutely right. It's quiet and the lack of mental stimulation of being in, all the walls are gray. 4 gray walls and nothing changes. It's very, you're right, it's very mind numbing when, things change. You're outside a lot. There's always something different to look at. There's always different noises, different smells, different sounds, which are scary as hell, especially when there's footsteps coming towards you. But it's very mentally stimulating. Like, I'm enjoying this too much in here as well. I'm happy in here, but it's not that. It's not that mentally stimulating, and I try to watch the TV. I've got no interest in TV. I want a dog. I would. I want a German Shepherd. Yeah, German Shepherds are amazing. They're the most loyal dog. But, nah. This is so different. Like, I got so used to being outside. I'm fidgeting with everything. Like, I'm playing with fishing line just to keep my mind somewhat active. Nah, man, I don't need a video game. I don't want to get sucked into that stuff. Not now, anyways. It's pretty warm here too. I think it was like 35 degrees, which was sorry, it was 32 today, which is like 102 around that. That's the point. I would never put a dog through this. I would never put an animal through this. I would have to have a place with an area it can run around and be free in. If I was gonna get a dog, it wouldn't be living in an apartment building. I would have to be doing the home setting where the dog can, run out in the wilds as much as it wants, knows when to come home, stuff like that, get really good trained. Oh, this community is the best. But I'm gonna be trying to keep the stream going as long as possible. I'm gonna be streaming again later. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I want to go. I want to make dinner. I want to cook myself some dinner now and probably end the stream at the half-hour mark. I just not. I don't know how to put this. My mind isn't in this today. My heart and mind aren't into just being on stream and doing this stuff today. It's still all over the place. I want to make. I'm understimulated, and that is making my mind overstimulated. Oh Jesus! Thank you for the membership. Taco Master, welcome. You're not living there, are you, man? I know what it's like to be outside for that. I hope you're not dying of heat. Well, you know what? I'll say the van life, to me, it doesn't seem like a bad life. You're not the only van lifer we've got in here. Whenever Gloria comes in, you should talk to her because she does the van thing too. I don't know where I think she's staying with some family right now. But she does the van life. She does the Appalachian trails, like hiking and whatnot. Oh. I find it hard to watch TV. I've got it playing. And here's the thing with the TV. It's not the show that's interesting me. When the show turns off and the commercials hit, that's what catches my eye. But entertainment-wise, I'll read a book. I love reading. Or, well, I used to play a video game once in a while. I liked the Dark Souls series. I used to have one of those. They're called the Steam Deck. Oh, I don't give a shit about the ads. They're not gonna sell me on anything. It's just sick nowadays that when you're younger, TV quality has changed since the internet. They only got a lot of crap on TV now, and the commercials I'm watching, I'm laughing at because they're all, Ozempic will help with this, and this. Don't take Ozempic if you're pregnant, nursing, or this serious risk of death could happen if this, or The one commercial that got me today was a dad walks into the house with his daughter and she's all pissed off, goes upstairs, huffy. Then he goes to a phone and gets life insurance. It was a life insurance commercial. I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? Well, what is this kid pissed off at? And then at the end of the commercial, she comes down all happy and except with her dad because it makes you think like, oh, she's pissed off because he doesn't have life insurance because she's plotting his murder and she won't get paid. I'm an old bastard, man. I'm 36. Yep. But I'm gonna actually have to. I'm gonna shortly. I'm gonna end this right now because I've got to go use the bathroom, and I really got to use the bathroom. And I don't think, even with the door closed, I don't want you guys hearing what's about to happen. My stomach is gurgling. So I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna try. I'll probably pop back it up in like 15, 20 minutes. And Taco Master, thanks for joining as a member. Always have nice to have a new one. Yeah, I'm not losing this phone. The microwave's right behind me though. It's right there. No, I gotta go use the bathroom, and you guys don't need to hear what's about to happen. So I'll try to jump back on the stream, but again, I might not. I don't have the mind for it today. It's all over the place. So we'll be back.